Good morning, you guys. How are you doing? How was Thanksgiving? I have not been on since right before Thanksgiving, I believe. Welcome, come in. We are going to talk about, let me find my notes. I have notes. I am trying to stay on topic here. Give me some grace because my lives are usually all over the place and I don't want that to be. If you have questions, let me know. Let me do some housekeeping. First and foremost, if you don't know me, I'm Christina. I'm a wife of a husband that works his butt off and a newly empty nester. So there are definitely crickets in the house except for the animals that bark and purr and chirp and peck. So we have a house full there, but it's definitely quiet without the kids. So this being a safe place, know that if at any time you need any good morning, how are you doing? If at any time you need prayer or a little extra encouragement, let me know because this is God's place. My business and everything I do is committed to Him. And first and foremost is to show the love of Christ in all I do. And the joy of the Lord is my strength. I get excited about that. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is the holiday money stress. Who is not stressed about the holidays and where the money's going to come from? I think everybody is in that area. Turn my heater on back here. Everybody is in that area. You guys, I'm going live on YouTube and the Tickety Talk. So say hi when you come in. I will be posting a link so you guys can get registered for this webinar that I'm telling you about right now, because today is the day and you do not want to miss this. So if you want that information, all you got to do is go to that, which is in my bio, wherever the clickable link is. You just go there and you register. You don't want to miss out. We're going to be going over how to break down, how to make money 5K by Christmas. No, it's not. I am not saying that you're going to make 500 or 5K before Christmas. You have to implement. But to implement, you need to go to this webinar today to see all the steps that are implemented. You guys, you need to be consistent. You need to be teachable. You need to be teachable. You cannot come in and say, "Oh, I paid for this and I'm going to do this. And why haven't I made this?" You guys have to be consistent. People have to learn to know, like, and trust you. You guys, that's what it's about. So as we go through breaking down, so Michelle will be doing the live. There's no way I can give you all the information like she does and breaks it down. First and foremost, this woman is absolutely amazing. Her heart is to see anybody, parents, next level, empty nesters, whoever you are. She wants to see you succeed. I want to see you succeed. So this is why I'm being so urgent about this webinar. I have notes because y'all, I want to stay on topic. If you're just coming in and you don't know me, good morning, Mary. I'm Christina. I'm a wife of a husband that works his butt off and a newly empty nester. So there's definitely crickets here in the house. You guys, I was on disability for 13 years. They took it away from me because my husband started making too much. So I had to go out and do something. I couldn't just sit around. I deal with chronic pain. I went out and I worked at Big Lots and I did a part-time job. Good morning, you guys. Come on in, say hi. Let me know where you're from, how your weather is. I am live on YouTube and TikTok. So I work part-time because of the chronic pain I deal with. Some movements, I'm good some days and some not. So I only worked a good 4-5 hours on good days. And that was 2-3 at the most that I would go out there and work. Out here in the Pacific Northwest, Big Lots got shut down. So after 5.5 months, I was so enjoying myself. And then so that quit. So it was a kind of like a breakdown for me because I knew that I could do something. So now I do not work out of the house because putting my body through that stress again is not what I want to do. So for years, I've looked for things to be able to make money online, but it would be too complicated. It would be you get invited and then that person invites you and then they're gone. Who's been through that? Give me a hand, give me a heart. Let me know. Have you been through that? I've been through that several times. So when I had a friend introduce me to digital marketing, I was like red flags everywhere. So good morning, Janice. I hope you're doing well. How you doing? Where you from? I have red flags everywhere, you guys, because you have all of these different things out there. And I like to tell everybody, make sure you're checking what you're doing. And if you're trusting who is telling you about stuff, always check it out. And this is why I like to tell you, go to that link in the bio to see what I'm talking about, because I want you to check me out as well, because it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, and that's okay. So when I did this, it took me a couple months. I wish it would have not taken me that long, but I found a community where I'm safe, that I'm learning to earn. And there's 57,000 people in there. There are like 100 and something. I don't know the stats because it keeps changing. 100 and something 6-figure earners. And I don't know, a big handful of South Africa ran self-made millionaires. Y'all, I'm going to be a self-made millionaire, a 6-figure earner, kind of thing. So if you want to just check it out and see why I'm so excited about this, get in my emails. Give me your email address so I can email out the information and the webinar information. You guys don't want to miss it today. You still have plenty of time to get in there to sign up. Get your seat saved now. So let me see. Let me know if you're an empty nester. What is the next journey you are on right now? Good morning. Where are you at? Are you stressed about that Christmas funding? You guys, if you're just coming in, I'm Christina. I'm a wife of a husband that works his butt off. I'm also a newly empty nester. I worked 13 years. I was on disability for 13 years and suddenly was taken off of it because my husband started making more money. So I went out and worked, which was hard because of the chronic pain I deal with. I would have good days and I would have bad days. I worked for 5.5 months for Big Lots, and it was part-time, y'all, because it was like 4 hours, 2 to 3 times a week. And sometimes I could do 5 if I had a really good day. So I had a friend introduce me to digital marketing, and I was iffy because I've done all the things. You name it, I've probably done it. So I know when people come in and have at it. Good morning, you guys. How you doing? I'm live on TikTok and Facebook. Not Facebook, YouTube. Oh, man. It's 7:12 hour where I'm at. So I'm an early bird. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning. So when I heard about digital marketing, I was really iffy. And I got excited after I purchased my program and realized that they had payment plans. That's a big thing if you're worried about money and you're worried about Christmas money. Who needs the payment plans? Okay. That shook me to the core because, the husband's the only one working and you got paycheck to paycheck And who has literally had to put groceries on a credit card, overdo your credit card because you have to pay a bill or whatnot because it's a paycheck to paycheck kind of thing, and you're having to check that stupid checking account before you can or cannot do something to see what your checking account is telling you what you can and cannot do? Who is tired of that? I know I am tired of that. I'm tired of that. Are you tired of that? So this is why this webinar is so important and crucial for you to be a part of today, you guys. The link is where you know the link is. Go in and click it and give me your email address, and I will be sending out an email right before, I think an hour before the webinar starts. But if you want that information now, put ready and I will get it to you right now. All right? Because I do not want you to miss on getting your spot for this. So it's all about holiday money stress is what I'm talking about today. And we're going to be going over in the live. It's the holiday blueprint. Okay. It's all about how to create extra cash fast with a simple online system. And that simple online system takes you step by step by step. She also gives us a video every day in the community on Mondays, you guys. Mondays are amazing when you're come in at the Legacy Builder or the bundle pack. You guys, it's so exciting because we actually get to meet with Michelle, and she teaches us for a good 20, 30 minutes, depending on what's on her brain. I will listen to her forever because she started this 3 years ago, you guys. She is now not 7 figures, but 8-figure earner. And y'all, if she can do it, we can do it. And the community proves that it is a proven system. Good morning, you guys. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So if you're iffy, just go in, check it out. Check out the webinar. You do not want to miss it today. All right? Because what would you do with that extra $5,000? Gifts, travels, pay off debt? Who doesn't want to know how to make that extra money to help with your Christmas? I know I do. I will be there. I will be there. If you want to be there, because I'm there, y'all, I'll hold your hand. I will let you know when I log in and when I'm going to be on there. Because I do not want you to miss this. You need to go and check it out. This is not going to be a long live today because, excuse me, because apparently my system is having a coffee fit. So you guys, good morning. If you're just coming in, I'm Christina. I'm a wife of a husband that works his butt off and a newly empty nester. You guys, this is a safe place. This is God's space. If you ever need prayer, let me know. I like to do that for you no matter what live I'm doing, because I give everything, my businesses and everything to the Lord. And I just want to let you know that you are loved, you're seen, and you're valued here. And this is a safe place. And this is why I like to talk about the community that I'm involved with. Over 5,750 people, I think, now in the community. It could be more. I can't find my tablet, or I would have my tablet here, you guys. Literally, I've been looking for it for weeks, and I can't find it. And that's what I would usually use to show you guys the community. And with StreamYard, I do not know how to show things on here, or I might just have to practice to figure it out, because, you know, if you're not failing at something, then you're not learning anything, you guys. So good morning. How you doing? Where you from? Redskins fan Tim. How you doing? So failing is not a bad thing, you guys. Failing is the way we learn. And I want you to come learn today on the wow, I just went blank on our webinar today. So our webinar is the 5K holiday blueprint, you guys, and how to create. Yes, I've got notes. How to create extra cash fast with a simple system. So if you go to my bio, you will find the clickable links there. Go there, give me your email address so I can send you the information on the webinar today. Who couldn't use an extra 5K before Christmas? What are you going to do if you can make 5K before Christmas? This is all about how you're working your business. You don't just come in and make that 5K, you guys. It's a learn and put to use kind of system. So if you're consistent, you'll see process, you guys. And with that community of over 57,000 people out there to help you succeed. Good morning, Bobby. How are you doing? The community of over 57,000 people out there to help you. You're going to come in, the CEO of your own company, but you're never going to have to be alone. If you have a question and I can't answer it, you're going to go to the community and you're going to ask the community. And the community is always there, you guys. You know, failing isn't bad. Failing is you learning. You continue to fail at one thing, you're going to learn how not to fail at that, and you're going to go to the next level. Who doesn't want to be in the same spot they are now financially 6 months from now? I know I don't. So I am taking everything that she teaches me and I'm implementing it. You got to be consistent. You guys, you cannot eat an apple in one bite. Okay. You cannot go to the gym and go and work out one day and be upset because you don't see that 6-pack or those muscles, y'all. You got to be consistent. You have to show up, because if you're not showing up, then people aren't going to know who you are. Hey, Tim, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? So being consistent is a big deal. You have to show up. So I want you to show up. I want you to go put your email in that link so you can be part of this 5K holiday blueprint today. It's happening today. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're not there, Tim. We are not 79. No, I think we're in like the 40s or whatnot. We have a fire burning in our house. You guys, if you're just coming in and you don't know me, I'm Christina. I'm a wife of a husband that works his butt off and a newly empty nester. Y'all, I worked. Why do I keep saying worked? I was on disability for 13 years and they took it away from me because my husband made too much money. That sucked. I went out and I worked 5.5 months for Big Lots, and I worked part-time, y'all, because I do deal with chronic pain. And that's like 4 hours twice a week, 3 times a week at the most. And over here at the Pacific Northwest, ooh, yeah, it's cold. At the Pacific Northwest, they cut our Big Lots. Bye-bye. It was such a blessing to be a part of that, to see, okay, after 13 years, I can see what I'm capable of doing. I will not go out and work outside my house anymore because I will not put my body through that again. So when I found digital marketing through a friend that I worked with, actually was my boss, I was red flags everywhere. You guys, I have done everything. Multi-level marketing. I'm not even going to name names. When the last company we were with, we were burned so bad. We put our heart and our soul into it. So I was really picky when I went through and looked through stuff. Always check things out. Check things out with me as well, because it's not always for you. It might not be for you, and that's okay. Maybe there's something else that's for you. You guys always check out your stuff because you don't need to be burned. Been there. I had been looking several times, many years, to find something that is secure, but it was too complicated. It was write down all these numbers and go text or cold message somebody. I don't like chasing friends and family. And that was a big bonus for me when I heard that this is no tech, no chasing friends and family. It's an automated system on 100% profit. Are you freaking kidding me? And the thing that I was most worried about is how am I going to pay what you're telling me to pay for me to be able to even earn online? You guys, when I went in, I was pleasantly surprised to see that there was payment plans to be able to get me started. I thought once I paid, I would have to continue to pay before I was even going to be able to do the program. I was pleasantly surprised as soon as you went on, whether it's Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay, go in there and you'll see when you go to the link there, you'll see payment plans, and it is so reasonable. And I was so excited to be able to do payment plans, and I was able to start immediately. You guys can have your system up within 2 to 3 days. So all you're doing is following a step-by-step system to tell you how you do it. If you get overly frustrated, we do have people that you can pay extra to get your stuff set up. Me, I did that because I got overly frustrated, and I'm like, I want to do this now. I want to do this now. So you guys, I want you to be a part of this webinar today, the 5K Holiday Blueprint. She's going to be going over how to create extra cash fast with a simple system. Let's learn how to create that extra cash for the holidays, because if you can create it for the holidays, it's going to take you into the new year, and it's just going to keep on going and going. So you learn it once and you keep doing it over and over again, you're going to succeed, you guys. So check out the link in the bios. I am live on TikTok and YouTube. I keep wanting to say Facebook. So you guys, I hope you have an amazing day. I want you to know that you're loved, you're seen, and you're valued. And as always, go out there and make the next person smile, because we do not know what the next person is going through. You guys have an amazing day. I will see you at the webinar. Okay.